ASMR. How are you doing? I hope you're doing great. I know I am. And this will be a video of me just babbling. I'm just gonna babble. You could say I live in the Babylonian Empire. That is a thing you could say. Because I'm just gonna be babbling this entire video. Or yapping. I'm gonna call it babbling, you know. I am in the middle of exams, and I studied the entire day today. I am going insane. Do you want anything? I already did that video. No, but I studied the entire day today. I studied, and now I am crazy, because I can't focus. You can't study like 8 hours. I feel like I feel like I should do an introduction to this video, but I already did. I'm just gonna be babbling. And now, I've been studying climate crisis and environmental history. Those are the two courses that I have exams for still. And yeah, there is only so much I can study before my brain just decides, okay, now you're not gonna, no, stop. That's just what 8 hours, 9 hours of studying is long enough for me. I cannot do more unless I am like locked in, zoned in. I am so focused on studying that nothing else matters. That's also the thing. At some point when I'm studying for exams, I just forget that the world around me exists. I just have this very big, that's also next to me right now, this big bottle of water, canister, this unit, 1 liter of water. I don't know how much it is in like ounces or what other measurements there are, because it's clearly the right one, liters. I'm sorry, I don't want to be mean, but I am gonna be mean. It's liters. This 1 liter bottle of bottle of water, and I just drink from that, and then I have a big breakfast, it's not that big. 2 crackers with Hail Battle, Hausla, and an apple, and maybe, some yogurt with granola. But that's, and I'm talking about little cup of granola, little bowl, not a big bowl, little bowl. And then I just eat that, drink, and then I just sit down and study. And then I zoom out after like an hour and a half of studying for like 15 minutes. And then I just watch a YouTube video, and I'm like, okay, well, now I need to get back to studying because I feel like I'm doing useless stuff. And that is a good and bad mentality to have, because sometimes you need to chill, and sometimes you just need to study, and then sometimes yes, exactly, that's me. No, but I have been studying. I studied a lot. There are, of course, people who are doing way tougher things than just studying for 8 hours. There are people working in, mines and are doctors and saving lives. So that, yeah, those people have it a bit tougher than me, I think. But that's, that's also what I studied for environmental history, lithium mines, for cars. That's not really ethically gathered, and we should make deals that take into consideration nature and human rights, as if this should not be common knowledge and common ground for every trade deal ever made. human rights when making policies or when deciding to want to do trade with other nations, countries, or continents. You know, why is that not a thing? Why? Oh yeah, 2 days ago, when this video will be uploaded, on the 1st of July, it was Ergetic. That's the day that that's when we remember the abolishment of slavery. We celebrate that, the abolishment of slavery. That's good, you know, abolishing slavery. Truly base takes today only, and because that was slavery in the Netherlands was abolished in 1873, technically 1863. However, there were a couple years where where the law or jurors ruled that, you know, okay, you can't just, these poor people, poor slave maid owning white folks can't just, you know, suddenly not have people that are made to be slaves. You know, you can't just do that to them. So, you know, you can keep them for a couple more years, and then, you know, it's then the people are not slaves anymore. So technically 1863, but, you know, 1873 is when it actually, most people were not slaves anymore. We're not forced. We're not, you know, slaves anymore. You know, forced to work the land and stuff like that. And then there are countries where slavery is still a thing. You know, and then especially in countries like of course, the United States of America. You know, 13th Amendment, prisoners are allowed to do. Or you can force prisoners to do unpaid labor, and you know what that is. And yeah, that's slavery. I mean, truly, we've come such a long way since. We have not come such a long way since the abolishment of slavery. It's really, it's awesome. But the thing I wanted to say is that slavery is bad, and happy Getty 2 days after the fact, you know. And that then also, you know, ties back to the lithium and the extraction of lithium and how that should be, and that we should have human rights, and that human rights should be the basis, and environment and climate and animal well-being, in my opinion, should be thoroughly considered. If not, it should be the basis of you know, the policy making and trading, you know, because they're living entities, and this is not per se our Earth, you know. That's the whole thing. Also, another important and fascinating thing that I discovered was that I think the Party for the Animals in the Netherlands, they made a post which said like 1,250 non-human animals. I added the non-human animals part because, you know, I'm a pretentious SOB. I think that's correct. That's also a song, SOB. That's give me a drink. Da 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 da. Na 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 na. Yeah, you get it. I don't know. That's a thing. Songs. Yeah, I'm gonna throw a party. I'm not gonna throw a party. I might throw a party at the end of August, and we'll see. You know, or at least this Friday. I'm just gonna drink. Have a few beverages with some friends. You know, really get into the spirit of almost being summer vacation. Next Tuesday is when I'm done with exams. That's you know, interesting. But the party for the animal facts. That 1,250 non-human 1,250 non-human animals show homosexual behavior, which says that homosexuality is of course part of nature. No way, who would have thought? Is it thunk or thought? Dunkachino. It's not L anymore. It's Dunkachino. Dunkachino speed run. Yeah. So I'm dying apparently. My voice. What's going on? I have this very big bottle of water. This unit. It's like 1 liter. Yeah. You know what it sounds like. Cause I already did this. That's. Sometimes you just. Why is my voice sounding like that? Sometimes you just return to the. You need to commit to the bit. You're commit to the bit. Sometimes you just need to commit to the bit, and then there are other times when you just should not do that. You don't always need to be mean. You don't always need to be. I'm always confused. I never know what to say on YouTube concerning swear words. Can I say certain words or can I not say certain words? Who will I offend? Who will I not offend? Am I censoring myself or is YouTube censoring me? YouTube is censoring me, but it's good most of the times. You shouldn't say some things because they're mean or racist, sexist, homophobic, transphobic. But that's you got those you got the liberals, you got the liberals, and you got the liberal. No, just football. The Netherlands up against Turkey, upcoming Saturday. I don't know what time the match is. Football, soccer. For those of you who say soccer, football. For those of you who say football. We don't have to play Austria. We played a terrible match against Austria. I'm not that big of a football fan, I'm not gonna lie. I know very little about football. So when I just get nervous when I watch it, and I say some things that I heard from people who are way smarter concerning the game of football or soccer, and I just repeat those things because I commit to the bit, pretend like you know stuff, and then people look at me, and then sometimes people are like, "Oh, that's smart," but like 99% of the time, people are like, "What are you saying? This is not. You're saying that's not even Virgil van Dijk, it's not the same person. They're just different people that you're talking about. You don't know what's offside. I know. I mean, I know what it is, but it's the XQC moment. Sometimes it's just sounds like it's football, soccer. Come on, England, score some fucking. Oh, that's one of the things I couldn't. I think about score some goals, So that's a whole thing. It's a whole thing, yeah. And then there are, of course, other matches which I have not watched. Oh yeah, but we played Austria. We scored 4 times, but we ended up losing. I think 2-3 for Austria, 2 for the Netherlands. But we made 2 own goals, which is impressive. We scored 4 times, and we still lost. So stuff like that just happens, and sometimes you win, sometimes you don't. If I could talk like at a louder voice, you could do the football impression where after the match they're like yelling loudly because they still have all this adrenaline and are very tired, and they need to consider what they're saying because they're football players, and people will get upset at them over if they say bad things about themselves or the club, stuff like that. So they need to talk like this, and the match went very well, and the ball is round, and if you have the ball more than the other team, you can score more, and you need to shoot at the goal, and the keeper is trying to defend the goal, and you need to run fast. So it's always broad stuff like that. Anyway, that's those are things those are things that I think about, or that are currently going on. It's a whole thing. What movie I watched yesterday or 2 spoilers, because I'm not gonna spoil anything, because that would just be mean. But I watched that for the first time, and it was amazing. What an incredible movie. Although, this I can't say about it. The people lose their memories when they come into the thing, into the maze, and but they lose their memories of who they were, but they can still speak, and they still have a concept of time, But then they also they immediately put in like a hierarchy for ruling, and that's weird to me, because apparently there are these intrinsic things that that you do not forget upon entering the maze, like speech, but then you lose everything that's related to yourself, like your own memories, but then you do remember the concept of time, because every month, and then that's like how do you know that's why you called that? Apparently, that they know. Oh wait, maybe I'm just overthinking it. Now that I'm saying it out loud, I sound really dumb. Am I sounding really dumb? Perhaps they did not reinvent time. No, I don't think they did. I'm just, we have reached peak babbling right now. Yeah, no, I'm just being dumb. No, wait, am I? Did they or did they not continue the same version of time they had before their minds were erased in Maze Runner? Or did they reinvent time to be, for a month, to be always 28 days? Because, and then did they get a clock, or I don't know, or did they invent another version of time, or do they still remember their old version of time? Because time is the numbers and the words that we give to time is a construct. I don't think time itself. It's moments. Yeah, that's something that I thought about. And at the end of the day, you could say that Overwatch is a fundamentally flawed game, but that was me just switching up on you like that. It is, it's, a company really messed with your dopamine levels when you want them to bring back, and I'm talking about Activision Blizzard right now, which is a terrible company, with, all the allegations. It's just messed up. Thoughts and prayers to the victims. No, my wishing strength to the victims. But when a company makes you want loot boxes to return, then you know that it's messed up. A battle pass for why did battle pass become a mainstream thing? Well, money, of course, but what? Why not just daily? It's daily challenges, but more cringe, in my opinion. Maybe not. I should really. That's what I'm gonna do this summer. I was really looking forward to this summer, because I'm just gonna play a lot of video games this summer vacation. I'm gonna play Mario and Luigi, all of the Mario and Luigi games, I think, to prepare for Mario and Luigi Brothership, because I'm very excited about that game. I'm gonna play all the Mario and Luigi games. I'm gonna finish some Pokemon games, and the next Switch, and then the next Nintendo console is coming out, I think, next year. They need to release it at some point, despite the Switch still selling so well. So I'm gonna finish the Switch games before that, so that I can safely put the console aside and make way for the new one. But what was I thinking? What was I saying again? Oh yeah, I should give some more thoughts on my opinion on classes in video games. Not that it matters ultimately. Now it's like I'm an authority on the issue, on the topic, but I'm not. I just think about it because I'm a because I'm dumb. When I could be studying or doing other things, or planting trees, stuff like that, But hey, that's just theory, I guess. No. I think I'm just gonna leave it at that. I did some solid babbling here. I hope you thoroughly enjoyed this content. I hope you got out of this what you wanted. This was very therapeutic for me. I feel like my mind is honestly like so much more energetic and clear. Ergetic, energetic and clear now, because I just spoke everything that was on my mind when it popped up. So now I can just think, and I think I can start to study again and like get the smart juices flowing. That's important. I'm very grateful that I could babble like this. So thank you very much for being here with me, taking some precious time out of your day to be here with me. I hope you enjoyed. I know I did, and hopefully you'll subscribe and do those things. Subscribe and like, comment, share, and then hopefully you'll I don't know, do that, and we'll not see each other in another video, but we'll experience another video of mine, of us, on this channel with each other. So thank you for being here, and yeah,